Self-love is often talked about in simple terms: value yourself, put yourself first. But in reality, it's a layered and evolving relationship you build with yourself over time. It's not just a feeling. It's a set of choices, habits, and perspectives that influence nearly every part of your life. At its core, self-love is about how you relate times to yourself, especially when things aren't going well. Anyone can feel good about themselves when they succeed. The real measure of self-love shows up when you fail, feel rejected, or fall short of your own expectations. Do you respond with harsh criticism, or with a level of understanding that allows you to recover? That difference alone can determine whether you grow from experiences or become stuck in them. One of the most important aspects of self-love is self-respect. This is what guides your boundaries. Without self-respect, it becomes easy to tolerate situations that drain or harm you. Whether it's unhealthy relationships, overworking yourself, or constantly prioritizing others at your own expense. Self-love doesn't make you selfish. It makes you aware that your well-being matters too, and that neglecting it has consequences. There's also a strong connection between self-love and emotional resilience. Life is unpredictable. Loss, disappointment, and change are unavoidable. When you have a solid sense of self-worth, those experiences still hurt, but they don't completely define you. You're better able to say, "This is painful, but it doesn't mean I'm worthless." Without that inner stability, setbacks can feel like personal failures rather than temporary challenges. Another layer is self-trust. Self-love helps you trust your own judgment and intuition. When you respect yourself, you're more likely to listen to your needs, make decisions aligned with your values, and stand by them. Without it, doubt takes over. You may constantly second-guess yourself or rely too heavily on others to tell you what's right for you. It also affects how you experience relationships. People sometimes think love from others will fix a lack of self-love, but it rarely works that way. If you don't feel worthy internally, even genuine care from others can feel uncertain or undeserved. On the other hand, when you have self-love, relationships become less about filling a void and more about sharing something whole. You're able to give and receive love more freely without constant fear of losing yourself. That said, self-love isn't constant or perfect. It fluctuates. There will be days when you doubt yourself, feel insecure, or fall into old patterns. That doesn't mean you've lost it, it means you're still human. What matters is your ability to return to yourself, to recalibrate, and to choose again how you treat yourself. It's also important to separate self-love from self-indulgence. Doing whatever feels good in the moment isn't always an act of love. Sometimes, self-love looks like discipline, getting enough rest, saying no, facing uncomfortable truths, or taking responsibility for your actions. It's about long-term care, not just short-term comfort. In a deeper sense, self-love is what allows you to live authentically. Without it, you're more likely to shape yourself around expectations, trying to be what others want, fearing judgment, and losing clarity about who you really are. With it, you can still care about others' opinions, but they don't control you. So when people ask how important self-love is, the honest answer is, it's not optional if you want a stable, meaningful life. It doesn't solve everything, but it changes how you face everything. It becomes the quiet foundation that supports your growth, your relationships, and your ability to navigate both joy and pain.